It's Friday morning. It's about 11:05 as you can see. I've got the coffee pot on and I've just been sitting here making my to-do list for this morning. I'm going to see how much of this I can get done by 12:30 when Izzy finishes her maths. I did decide I would mark the maths first because it's been mounting up for a couple of days, but if I strip my bedding off now and get it in the wash, it'll be out on the line drying in about 40 minutes. And maybe I could put the same ones back on later, save me rummaging around in the cupboard, because things are drying quick at the moment. It's another absolutely gorgeous day out. Someone was asking for a house tour video the other day. I think you kind of get a house tour every time I do a vlog pretty much, but I'll try and do a designated one at some point. Good, that's that off the list. I've got coffee, I'm going to mark some maths next. I just heard a very disconcerting sound coming from the kitchen in the rhythm of the washing machine wash. It sounded like coins rolling around the inside of the drum. But I don't know how that can possibly be. I'm hoping it came from outside. It's kind of mounded up a bit, it's my fault. Oh my goodness. There's loads of it. Maybe sometime sorting through all this and working out where it goes. Good, that's that done. I'm going to hang the washing out now because it's done. It's absolutely beautiful drying weather. So I'm trying to do this one-handed because there's nowhere to put my camera. There we are. I've got some stuff on the line as well. You can just see the shadows there. Oh, by the way, we've had a development. Look, you see that minuscule thing poking up there? That's the start of a courgette plant, that is. The first one. No sign of any beans yet, though. A few subscribers have suggested putting some eggshells in the soil to stop the slugs. Apparently they don't like it at all, so I'm just gonna save my eggshells and do that. My Amazon delivery of compost still hasn't come, so these pots are empty at the moment, but they're going to have plants in eventually. I'm gonna need some more because I went crazy at the fruit and veg stall, didn't I? And I got a strawberry plant, tomato plant, spare courgette plant, and that beautiful, beautiful sunflower over there. So I'd like to get that in a decent pot. That would be lovely. They are starting to relax the rules here a little bit in Wales now, because we are different from England, you see, here in Wales. From Monday now, one person from one household is going to be able to meet up with another one outside and like stay more than 2 meters apart. So theoretically, I should be able to see IB if he doesn't mind driving over here, because Izzy and I, obviously we don't drive, so we're stuck in our local area because we don't want to get the public transport just for not a very good reason, you know. Not that it wouldn't be a good reason to go and see IB, but he can just drive over here, so we don't need to risk spreading the pandemic for it. He can come in his car. God, it's really breezy. Oh, it's lovely. No, that's stuck on the fence. It's these jammies. My list is growing. I need to cook dinner as well. This is going to be finished in about a quarter of an hour, so I'm just going to sort of rehash yesterday's dinner a bit, and she wants a sausage roll with it as well. I did get her one from Tesco, so she can have that. What have we got here then? I know, I'll just throw in a tin of tomatoes and heat it up. It's yesterday's leftovers. So she can have a little bit with her sausage roll and I'll just eat the rest of it. That'll do. That's looking all right. I reckon that'll be quite tasty. It's just coming up to about 1:30. We've both had our lunch. I've washed up. Ta-da! And we're about to start biology. Our plan for today is to go through and mark the past paper that Isabel did as an exercise open book yesterday. So she looked up any answers she didn't know. So it was like an exercise rather than doing it as a mock under exam conditions. Just to sort of ease her in gently. We're going to do a lot of these, and then hopefully in the revision period, as it gets nearer the exam, they won't be open book anymore, they'll be closed book. But hopefully by then she'll be so used to the format and will have looked up the answers that many times they'll be starting to stick, hopefully. Anyway, so we're going to see how she got on with that, and I'm going to get her to write in what she missed and highlight that in a different colour so that she can see what she already knows and what she doesn't know yet. That's my plan. And if there's time, we'll start the next topic, but I suspect that might take us the full hour. We'll see.
Alongside those 3 main minerals, we need to look at magnesium, which is needed in much smaller amounts, so is considered slightly less important, but you still need to know it for your exam. Learning check.
We have biology, and that went really well. She did really well with the past paper exercise, got like really high marks, almost completely full marks, looking up the stuff, you know, but I feel that was it was a step forward for us, I think, because back in September when we first started doing past papers, she just found them so triggering for getting stressed out. But now, just went ahead and looked up the answers, sourced them out of the book, so we really have made some progress there. We've watched today's lesson as well, which is all about the minerals required for plant growth. And in a few minutes we're going to get out in our little backyard and pot on the sunflower and the courgette plant, because the compost has arrived today. While it's still fresh in my mind, I'm just quickly printing off the revision sheet and the assignment sheet for the next couple of biology lessons that we're going to be doing. And I've also just written the next couple of steps of that in my diary for next week, for Monday and Tuesday, in case I forget. I hate this. Why don't pots just come with the holes punched already? Because you know what they're for. Okay, it's that old screwdriver trick. I think that'll do, won't it? I presume we need to do all of them. What do you reckon, Liz? I think so. Take out all of your suppressed anger. There we are. Your turn is. I'm not strong. I can't. I'm a wimp. I can't do this. Ah, you can do it. To press really hard and twist as well. No, I can't do it. Yeah, you can. Oh, careful. You don't want it ricocheting onto your other hand because it's quite sharp, that screwdriver. Yeah, use the other hand and push it from the top. No, I'm afraid that it's going to go down. They're going to hurt my hand. It's going in, look. Go a bit harder. Going as nearly hard there. As I can. I don't like it. You'll get used to it very soon. Once you've done it a few times, you'll realise it's okay. No, it's scaring me. Well, your sunflower's not going to be very happy if it hasn't got any good drainage. Steal your pot. You're not stealing my pot. You need to do this. That's it. Angle it away from your leg. It's probably the best policy. You're nearly there. Just lean over it. That's it. I would just lean literally over it with my weight, rather than be doing it all down to arm's length. Yeah, but it's better to be safe than to go really close to it and then having it stab you. Well, sometimes when you're too dainty with things, it makes you have accidents, like when you drop the geranium upside down on its flowers. I hurt myself. Right, don't do it at arm's length. I don't like it. You need to do it from above so you can put pressure on it. My phone's ringing. Oh no, it isn't. Somebody else's. Someone else's. It's really far away. I'm a wimp. I'm not strong. Got it. I'm trying as hard as I can, and it's still really hard. No, you're doing a great job. So there's the compost going in. I think your sunflower's going to be very happy in there, is he? I'm assuming it needs the whole pot to itself, because I think he... It's like me, it needs its personal space. Well, I think so. If it doesn't bush out, we can always pop something in next to it, but we'll put it on its own for now. There's not a lot of compost. This is all the compost we've got. Okay, that'll have to be enough because I'm going to need a compost to go round the others. Okay, and here's the sunflower. So can you remember how to get it out now? I remember the technique. I need to get a hole. Can you use your hand, not my screwdriver, because I just want it to go rusty. Okay. Thank you. Where's the spade? You don't need a spade, just put your hand in. That's it. like a dog on the beach.
But I'm not a dog.
Remember how to do that? So you turn it upside down and you sort of
remember.
put your fingers sort of like this.
I was the one who figured out that technique, Mummy.
Were you? Do you think nobody else in the world's figured that one
No,
out?
but I figured it out for you.
No, I've been doing it like that for years, mate.
You didn't tell me last time.
That's it. In it goes. You happy, Mr. Sunflower? Oh, yes!
It's a she.
Oh, has this one got a name?
Don't assume it's gender. Oh, her leaves are dying.
Perhaps she's mineral deficient. That's not very central, is he? Is that by design?
It was central, but then it decided it wanted to be unique.
Right, you need to decide where it's going to be located.
She's low on magnesium.
Oh, yay, she's been listening. Right, where are you going to put it? It likes the sun. It's a sunflower. There's a clue in the name. They turn to face the sun.
Yeah, I know.
It's going by there for now. I should move those. They could go in our bin, actually. I don't know if they collect green waste. I need to find out. I've never needed to before, so I don't know.
Yeah.
Well done, Iz. I'm going to do my courgette now.
Okay.
There you go. So there's my potted courgette. I'm just putting one in the pot, and I think it is going to be right to just put one in. I've squeezed the strawberry plant in there and the tomato plant in there, and I think really these things are going to bush out and they're going to be a bit cramped, but I'll decide what to do if that does happen. But these are getting slugged, aren't they? Got a big munch out of there. This courgette is unfurling even more since this morning. I managed to cut my thumb on that copper tape, so if you get copper tape for the slugs, watch out, it's really sharp. I'm going to head in now and get ready for our next lesson, and I can't remember if it's English or history, but those are the two things we've got left to do today. History next. Yeah, you haven't coloured biology in yet. Oh, Isabel. Found the raspberry magnums then.
Oh, you're the one who had one during biology.
I did actually, yeah. I was like, that would be nice.
At least I waited until the break.
Good?
They're okay.
I accidentally bought sugar-free ones, didn't I? Or no added sugar.
They were diet.
I left it so late. I left it so late to go to Tesco's, thinking, well, I'll go as late as possible to avoid other humans, and then ended up at 9:45 when the shop was going to shut in 15 minutes. They demanded everybody went to the checkout, whereas there was me thinking, I've got till like 5 to 10 or something, and so I had to just run around madly grabbing things willy-nilly without properly stopping to look at labels. So I ended up spending more on branded items and stuff. It's very frustrating. It's about 3:25 now. Izzy's still finishing the lolly off. She's just going to sit there and I'm going to lounge around on the sofa and carry on reading about power and the people. 10 minutes to go. And Izzy's doing spelling. She's scrutinising it. She's covering it and then she's trying to remember the spelling. It's very old school indeed. And she's being very obliging. Well done, Izzy.
I don't want to do it.
We're doing English, aren't we? But we're looking specifically at history, difficult to spell words that are very good to use in history exams. So we've done a diagnostic test of a load of words that they suggested and analysed which ones Izzy knows already. So we've crossed them off the list because there's no point in doing those. And now she's just focusing on the ones that she came a cropper on. And honestly, they're hard. They're ones that I look up, a lot of them. So fair play to you, Izzy. And look how you're writing, and the spelling's come on. This is old little scrap that I found from when Izzy was much younger. Cute.
What are you talking about? That's great handwriting.
It is, it's really good in those days.
It's gotten worse.
Well, everybody's handwriting is variable, I think. When you're in a rush, you just scribble, don't you? Everybody does. My handwriting's terrible these days because I'm always rushing to get it done as quick as possible. That's actually something I really want to get better at, is handwriting. So I used to have beautiful handwriting when I was a young adult, but now I'm just rushing all the time to get stuff done. And I just like scribble, and it looks horrible. And I don't feel like I'm being true to myself. So at heart, I've got beautiful handwriting. In reality, it looks like a spider has wandered into an ink pot and then sort of scuttled across the page. That's what it looks like.
Well, that's the best handwriting you can get. When you're like...
Anyway, I'm disturbing Izzy. I'm thinking I might go for a walk because I'm really brain foggy. I haven't practised my flute yet. I feel tired. Right, I'm going to let her get on. It's about 9:25 at night now, and I have well and truly worn myself out. I'm just flaked out on the sofa here. Well, I didn't get everything done on my list. I didn't get any flute practice done because it was quite late by the time we finished home editing, and I edited what I'd done so far in the vlog because that's what I really felt like doing. And then I went for a walk and ended up getting really low blood sugar because I went just before I was supposed to be cooking dinner. I came back and had the most unhealthiest tea, which was fish finger and fried egg sandwich with tomato ketchup with frozen peas. And now I am absolutely flaking out and really tired. I feel like I could just go to sleep. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.